I've snuck into a blind man's home, intent on stealing the watch I've had my eye on for weeks. I waited until he went to bed. I didn't expect him to hear me open up his safe. Of all the ways I imagined officially meeting Nash, this wasn't on the list. Not him catching me red-handed with his stolen watch in my pocket. Without answering his question, I take a swing at him. It's instinct from years of rough foster homes and living on the streets. When someone grabs you, strike back fast and hard. It's the only way to survive. We're in the dark, but I have the advantage of the moonlight peeking through the panes of his bedroom window. At least I thought it was my advantage. But Nash ducks the blow and has me down on the floor in one smooth motion. "Fuck," he murmurs. His voice is still groggy from sleep, but now there's disappointment as well as outrage mixed into his tone. "What do you think you're doing?" "I was on my way to Grandma's house," I answer, my cheek against the scratchy, braided rug. Another advantage of being a thief is that I've learned to always have an explanation at the ready. I've had to sweet-talk more than one security guard. "I think she's your neighbor, May Weatherford." I struggle to sit up, but he's easily pinned me with my hands behind my back. He's applying just enough pressure to keep me from moving. I don't know why I like the sensation of being held down by him, or why it sends a thrill through my body. He snorts and leans close, pressing his body weight against me. He's crushing me into the floor, and I love the feeling. I love that I feel caged in and safe at the same time. When he speaks, his breath stirs the strands of hair that have come loose from my low ponytail. "Nice try, sweetheart." May has 3 strapping grandsons. He runs his big hand along my body, cupping my curves. "And you most certainly aren't one of them." There's a hitch in my breathing when I say, "She's never mentioned me to you." "And let me guess, you were bringing her a basket of home-baked goods." His hand moves lower, skimming my curvy hips. He's searching for what I took, but even knowing that doesn't stop my body from lighting up at his touch. I press my lips together to suppress a moan, but a whimper still escapes. His hand moves to the pocket of my skin-tight yoga pants, and he pulls out the treasure he's been seeking. His lips brush the shell of my ear when he speaks. "You just tried to steal from the big, bad wolf, little girl." I shiver at the dark promise in his words. I've never understood relationships or sex. I've never known why someone would want to give their heart and body to another person who will just crush it. Because of that, I've purposely avoided any romantic entanglements. But this man makes me wonder if I've been missing out on something. He misunderstands my shiver, I think. He lifts his weight from my body but still manages to keep my arms pinned behind my back. Instantly, I miss his weight. I miss the feel of his solid chest against my back. "You can't keep me here against my will. That's kidnapping," I tell him. The line worked on a low-level security guard when I stole a priceless violin. In my defense, the man who currently owned the instrument stole it first. I was just returning it to the rightful owner, a frail little old lady who'd pined for her missing instrument for 2 decades. He snorts. "You're right. That would be kidnapping, but this is a citizen's arrest." Before I can respond, he calls out, and it takes me a moment to realize he's talking to his phone. "Dial the sheriff." "You can't detain me without probable cause," I tell him. It's not like I haven't been in jail a time or two, but nothing ever sticks. I'm good at finding loopholes and ways out of bad situations. Besides, you're opening yourself up to civil liability. I could sue you for this. Then we'll both take our chances in front of the judge. "Sheriff Luke Taylor," a tired voice crackles from the phone. "What can I do for ya?" I use his moment of distraction to try to leverage myself up and manage to succeed, throwing an elbow into Nash's ribs. Despite the blow, he presses more weight on me, pinning me again. He wheezes out a breath, barely stringing his words together. "I got a girl under me, Sheriff." "Shit, Nash, if you're calling for that kind of help, I'm not the man for the job." The sheriff's flustered tone has me grinning against the rug. "No, I'm not. She's trying to steal from me. Caught her reaching for a Rolex I've been working on. She's under a citizen's arrest right now, but she should be your problem. Come get her." "I'm not stealing anything. I just stumbled into the wrong cabin," I announce. Better to establish my alibi early on with law enforcement. Luke ignores me, directing the question at my captor. Nash, are you feeling unsafe right now? He scoffs at the question. For a split second, I consider telling the sheriff that I feel unsafe. But I've spent the last 2 weeks watching Nash almost constantly. He's a good man. He takes care of his disabled dog and tips the teenager that drives him around way too much money. He stops in at MMA's grocery store every afternoon just to give the older woman a sugar cookie with cinnamon icing. He always tells her that Courage Cookies was having a 2-for-1 sale. They've never once had those cookies on sale since I've been here. I can't get up the mountain in this mess, so carry on. Might be a few days, but I'll be there soon as the storm breaks to sort it out, he says. I can't stay here. My grandmother is expecting me, I argue like it matters. If it's not here, it'll just be in a tent somewhere. Truth is that Nash's cabin is warm and safe. I've passed the night in worse places. Appreciate it, Nash grunts before he ends the call. I breathe a sigh of relief. All I have to do is wait out the storm and make a break for it the moment it's safe enough. Nash may be one of the hottest men I've ever laid eyes on, but I can't let that sway me. I'm a thief, and the moment I get the chance, I'm running from this mountain man with that Rolex. To read the full audiobook, go to shop.miabrody.com or click the link in the description. Happy reading!